if I engage too much with like gray users, people that have never bought any tokens, it's actually kind of like insulting to some of the people that do tip you and pay you. So
Now, that type of scenario with the people that are like giving you tokens and whatnot, like you're focusing on them, like in the chat,
yeah,
DMs, or
I try
or-
I try to avoid private messaging because I find it distracting. I will do it, but I found like I really started raising my prices for it, like because it seems when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, like why would I charge someone for me to send a private message? But like if all of a sudden like I have like 10 different private messages going, I'm just flipping through tabs all the time. I'm missing what's going on in the general chat. If it's in a private message, I'm typing it back. So it's like it's not even helping the energy of the room. What is it getting me? Like I really like I try to avoid private messages because it's really if you want a one-on-one conversation, you need to that's what a private show's for. Like and like a private message to me is like private messages to me are like you want to do a private show, but you have things that you want to discuss with me first about what you want to do. And if you're not willing to pay me to even get that kind of consultation, then like why am I going to trust you to pay me to do a private show that's worth my time?
right.
Um,
So as far as like private messages, like unless it's gonna turn into a private
yeah,
show,
yeah.
it's
Like I'm more
it's a
willing.
waste.
I'm more than willing to have a one-on-one conversation, but not when I'm putting on a show because
And
like
when
I'm doing something else right then.
right, and when
You want to talk to me? Join my OnlyFans.
right, with Chaturbate, like when you're in a show like that and you have the chat, do you respond like, as you're
Oh
reading the
yeah,
chat, do
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
respond verbally and
Absolutely.
all that shit,
Yes.
right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Typically, when I started, I would try to respond to absolutely everyone. I used to try to catch every single new follow. Thank every, I still try to, like, now it's hard to keep up with every follow, but I still try, like, if there's a lull, to thank every new follower. Sometimes I even, like, you can see people when they come in. I'll even try to greet people by name when they come into the room. And sometimes it's silly because they'll come in and immediately leave. I'm like, oh, hi, Cock Guzzler 6970. Oh, goodbye, Cock Guzzler 6970. Guess they hated me. But you can make it fun.
Right.
Like it's just something for me. Like, oh, the names are hysterical too. It's like that gives me something to keep myself entertained. I had to learn early on that like if I engage too much with like gray users, people that have never bought any tokens, it's actually kind of like insulting to some of the people that do tip you and pay you. So like, I still do like talking to gray users, especially when I get started. Once the show's going, then I typically start ignoring them. I'm more than willing to like ban someone or boot them. Like I've had people that just like will just sit there with the most broken English or like just like awful. I mean, I get it. They're typing with their left one hand is not the dominant one. I get it. Like they'll just be like, "Show feet, suck cock," and they'll be like, all of this. That's all they're saying, and like they're spamming the message. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, and at that point, it's like I might have done some of that, but now I'm definitely not. Um,
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on our social media below. And if you like our content, become a YouTube member or join our Patreon to get special perks like members-only videos and live streams, insider info, our private Discord, and much more. See you fly honeys on the next video.